Welcome back to the Reality Guys. I'm your host, Billy Blinks, joined as always by my co-host, Brian.
What's going on, buddy?
We're back. It's Jersey Day, one of our favorite days. Jersey Shore, Family Vacation, Season 6, Episode 7, Skull. We are here to cover another honestly just fun episode, Brian. Our favorite episodes are where the gang just gets let loose and really just drink, meet locals, have fun. And really, this is what this episode represented in a nutshell, right?
Yeah, I agree.
The main location was the Solvang Danish village in California. I've heard of this before. Really cool. It's honestly something I would like go to.
It looks fun.
Maybe a future Reality Guys remote location. We have some we're starting to track that we would love to like record from like future trips once Brian's babies are like
they're in college.
I was gonna say at least could just like maybe at least get on a bus, like a school bus.
Can eat, feed themselves.
I would say make your own lunch is a pretty good start. Yeah, we'll go by press. Yeah. But anyway, this is I'm gonna go back from the beginning because the beginning of the episode, them trashing the crap out of that restaurant.
Funny, but still at the same time, just like terrible.
They're just Angelina is just so trashy in like a great way and a horrible way at the same time.
Right, like trashes it up, and then she's like, "Oh, can I help clean up?" and just makes more of a mess.
You can see how annoyed they were. They're like, "Just go." Yeah. Like we already knew what this was going to be, but like, can you just get out? This is still a bed and breakfast. Like we have to serve.
Like breakfast. We're trying to shut the place down. Like you're making.
We have to serve breakfast in like 6 hours. Like we all have to come back to work here, and because you're popping bottles of champagne off in our place at midnight, 1 a.m. Like. Right. Thanks, Angelina. They got Taco Bell that night.
Love it.
So relatable. I got Taco Bell tonight for my wife.
Oh, what'd you get?
She got the number 2, so it's like the supreme soft shell.
I always just do a mix match. I never get like number orders.
Yeah, she got the combo. I got Wendy's junior bacon cheeseburgers.
Okay, I'm a big cheesy gordita crunch and quesadilla is my go-to.
Oh yeah, that's
and when they had Doritos Locos.
Comment below your go-to Taco Bell or Wendy's order. That's a good one.
Please, Wendy's is obviously the bacon, double bacon, whatever. I don't remember what
Baconator?
it is. Baconator, hell
Baconator,
yeah.
Oh, I got my audio thing is making notes on my phone right now. It's going crazy. Big props to Angelina with how good she is with the makeup. I didn't realize she had the crazy acne issue like she did. They highlighted that this episode.
I actually kind of like the vulnerability there because I feel like there's a lot. My wife's like really into skincare too, and not the saying that she has the same thing. Like she doesn't have any issues that Angelina has, but like it's a big deal to women. So it's, I mean, especially on her level, like to like show herself not with makeup. I mean, got to give her props for that.
Yeah, my wife's been really recently big into like her skincare routine too, and has been getting like good results and like really happy with it. So a very relatable thing. And you talk about vulnerability. Biggest thing I learned this episode is I had no idea Snooki was adopted.
No Same. Idea. They were just like all throwing it around.
Dude, they were dropping bombs. That was lore bombs going on in Jersey Shore tonight.
Yeah. So the other one was Dean. The fact that Dina's sister like grew up across the street, like that, it's just like,
oh my god,
it's like a movie,
wild story.
It's like a movie,
dude. Yeah, like again, but we did an interview with Mark Long from the challenge, and one of the things we asked him was like, what makes the challenge different than other reality television competition shows like we watch Survivor and everything. And this point was that we grew up with these people. And if you want to call them characters, fine, call them characters, but we grew up with them. We all did, especially people like Brian and myself, born in the 90s, people born in the 80s, early 2000s even. We grew up with these people, right? That's exactly what makes Jersey Shore different than other reality TV shows, Brian. We grew up with these people,
right? Yeah.
So you and I,
because it was like right when we started drinking, we're able to drink too.
Brian, you and I were sophomores in college together, at college together in 2009 when that show premiered. And we had little dorm parties and the whole thing. And they were all our age, a couple years older. If you were like Mike, Mike still follows me on Twitter.
Yeah.
And like, but the point is like, we all grew up with them. That's why me and you are still watching and covering this show, right? And like Mark, that comment Mark made about the challenge, like unlocked like my like why am I still covering like Jersey Shore, right? And it's just very cool, and that's why I get to have fun and relate to all of them getting drunk, because like that's how me and you are. Like we go out to get drunk now. Like it's not all the time, but like, you get to go out. You're just gonna go out and get drunk. Like you're not gonna just go out and have a few beers and then go back to the room, right? Like
yeah, it's the only way I like to operate.
that's the only way you want to do it when you only have a few times to do it, right? Like
Right, my times are even more limited than they were a year ago.
no, I'm saying exactly. No, exactly. And that's the whole point. I want to talk about the Swedish meatballs.
Yeah, let me tell you something I like about them. When this show, to me, this is what it's like when you meet somebody random. Like it's so fake on The Bachelor, where like it seems like they're like, "This is what we want you to say," and then you got Dina and whoever asking if they have sex. Like that, I could totally see them doing that.
Dan Snooki, yeah.
The interactions to me are genuine and real.
I said to my wife, I was watching, and I was like, I watched Jersey Shore, and it was like when you go to these all inclusives, like we go to, and you meet like older couples.
Yeah. Yep.
And like we've literally gone to like places like Sandals and these other all inclusives and made friends with couples in their 50s, 60s and gone to dinner with them. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's, but those are genuine things that happen. Like that's what we need more reality of, right? Like
I agree.
Not sending a poor girl to Baghdad and hoping that she can somehow survive a marriage. You know what I mean?
Yeah, or having somebody be like, "Oh, are you two gonna get married?" Like just the most fake question.
In a Turkish bath.
Yeah. You know what the thing is? Honesty and love. It's like, give me a break. They can't even speak English.
People are killing that guy, by the way. Zach, all the like podcasters and all things.
Zach Shawcross?
Oh yeah, they've turned on him. Vial and all
Good
that.
to know that we're always there first.
Yeah, yeah, no crap. Yeah. What else is new, Brian? And when the platform's huge, they're all gonna know. We got timestamps for our takes.
It's please. Like, I had some. I hated them when they announced.
Called him white bread like 9 months ago.
Yeah, like 30 seconds.
Thumbnail. We have a thumbnail with Wonder Bread to show it. Like,
hell yeah.
We're not really talking Vinny, Mike, and Pauly, because we're gonna probably get there next week with everyone being there for the season premiere of Dancing with the Stars. It's gonna be really cool to see behind the scenes of that. The chicken cutlets barely made it to Vinny.
Not surprised. I mean, Mike, he can't even help himself. He's doing it in his own house. Like,
he's so funny though.
How is he not fat?
He definitely works out still and all. He does. He's still GTLing.
Yeah, but he doesn't like go when their gym segments now are not like what they used to be.
No, but I also think that's because they're not going to really do it in front of the camera. He's going to have like a trainer, and they're not going to show that and the time it takes, whatever. You know that. I mean,
I know. But I mean, I like to eat, and he eats so much. Even like working out. I mean, that's a tough. Diet's like the biggest thing, and he just goes ham. And I'm all about it, man. I would do the same thing if I had like that much money. I'd be eating like a mother.
Overall, solid episode. Looking forward to the LA episode next week. Check out everything else we have going on, including our TikTok at the Reality Guys. Brian doing 60-second Love Island reviews. I'm doing reality TV news clips. We also have plenty of social media: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all at the Reality Guys. Page is growing. Check it out. Comment anything you would like us to cover. Look out to, like I said, I mentioned the Mark Long interview. Check out the link below. All of our videos. We have our new charity of the Reality Guys official. It is the Hearts of Reality that function with the Give Kids the World Village in Orlando, Florida. It puts out a full week vacation for children with terminal diseases and their family. It's basically like a Disneyland for kids, all inclusive trip. Really wonderful stuff. Look out for interviews in our Reality Guys conversation playlist we're gonna have throughout the year with different members of the charity. Look out even for later in the year when I actually physically go out to some in-person events, and so definitely look out for videos and in-person interviews that I can definitely pull out hopefully there. But page is growing, a lot of fun. But as I always say, Jersey Day is our favorite day. And until our next video, thank you. Peace.